Well, let's speak to Aiden Wood from recruitment agency Stafflex based in Huddersfield. Good morning, Aiden.
Good morning, Pete. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. So, you obviously speak to a number of people looking for work in your line of work. And how will people be feeling about this? What's the overall emotion, do you think, for people who've been on furlough?
At the moment, I think we've seen a bit of a mix, really. We've had, a few people that have been able to be quite proactive with, understanding that they will be redundant after the furlough scheme, whether that be through, consultation or just, on general leave at the moment. A lot of people, unfortunately, are quite worried. They've been in roles for quite a long time now, and obviously it's going to be a massive change to have to either, step out into a new industry, a completely new sector that they may not have been in before. So I think, at the moment it's just a case of trying to support those people in really guiding them into the right direction of how they can find new positions and maybe just find something that'll keep them going until, things hopefully turn around in 2021 really. So just been a bit of a mixed bag at the minute.
Redundancy is something that unfortunately a number of people already have experienced and will experience in the near future. If people lose their jobs, what do you suggest they do first? What's the first step to take back towards employment?
So I think there's a number of things you can do in order to sort of get back on the horse as such. So we've seen that a lot of people are now coming over to recruitment agencies such as Stafflex. We have that relationship with our clients, and it makes it a little bit easier to get your foot in the door. I think I've seen at the moment that the job boards and things like that, they're sort of stacked with candidates who were either, overqualified, not so qualified, people looking to move into different sectors, as I say, just because they're not doing so well. So in the first instance, what I would suggest is reach out to as many experts and professionals as you can. What I like to say to my candidates is get your eggs in a number of baskets so that then you can hedge your bets as such. You can sort of speak to different people with different opportunities and see what's out there at the moment, really.
The situation that some people are in at the moment, if they do lose a job, is that they may have to consider completely changing career in order to find other employment. And that could be a really difficult thing for people to come to terms with, because in that situation, you may hear someone say to somebody who's been made redundant, oh, well, you'll find something. But there's a difference between finding something and finding something that you're passionate about, isn't it? And that can be really difficult to come to terms with for people.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, I think it is a sacrifice that a lot of people will have to make at the moment, whether that be just a stopgap or a temporary position that they're doing. I think at the minute we've got to kind of push towards the sectors that are going to give you that security. So, we've seen a lot of drive in the sanitisation sector, a lot of push on the PPE side of things. So it's just about a little bit about playing it a little bit smarter and thinking about, okay, which industries are going to give me the best opportunity, and that's through, looking at the job boards and looking at different recruitment agencies and what they've got to offer, really. So, yeah, for some people it is going to be, going into the dark a little bit and, not being able to sort of judge what will happen. But unfortunately, I think it's something that we all have to think about right now, especially, and, we can do that through looking at CVs, sort of having to transfer skills over and sort of catering to that side of work, really. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a worry, but something that I think we can definitely come through.
But there is support and there is advice out there for people should they need it from recruitment agencies such as yourself, Stafflex. Thank you for speaking to us this morning, Aiden. Much appreciated.
Yeah, no problem, Pete. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. That's Aiden Wood there from Stafflex, their recruitment agency based here in West Yorkshire. They're based in Huddersfield.